Hi guys, I'm back with the Pantry Guru application. So I've named the Pantry Tracker application as week two of the fellowship as Pantry Guru. So, and I've also given a small tagline saying Chinta Denki Dandaga Guru Undaga in my mother tongue, which means when you have Pantry Guru, why to worry about managing the pantry. So I've built this application using Next.js, Tailwind CSS, and the versatile material UI. So I've also given the Google authentication and I have used Google Firebase as the backend database. So first let's sign in. So this is the application when it's signed in. And initially there are no items in the Firebase. So the Firebase is empty. And here I'm also displaying the user that is logged into the application. So I have given a Google authentication to make track of the users that are using my application and for Google Analytics. And then, for example, I add an item. I say the quantity as 2. So it's added. And then if I change this, it's updated. Let's refresh and check. So yes, it's updated. And as you have already, if you have observed, there's a small spinner that's also being displayed whenever data is being loaded from the database. That is to let the user that is data is loading. And then I add another item also. And then the search functionality is also working. So if I say you, it matches all the characters that are present with you. And if I say R, obviously rice and dal. And if I say dal, and if I say something else, it's not displayed because there is no search criteria that's matched. And if I increase this or decrease this, that works fine. And I add an item, say Maggie, which is my favorite, and then say 40, it's also there. But then if I choose to not use it, or if it's emptied because I use it many times. So if I think the item is no longer in my pantry, I can delete it. And if I still refresh, it is updated in the database as well. So, so if you can see in the console, you can also see the database analytics that are being displayed. So there are 185 reads, 2 writes to the application. And also if I try to show my database, so yeah. So as you can see, initially there are only 2 items with urad dal and rice. And quickly, the other functionality is you can take a photo. So you currently, this is I'm recording on my laptop, so it's only the front camera that is the actual camera that's being displayed. So I have also given the flip camera feature, and this is the capture feature. This captures the image and displays the preview of the image. So I also have given a feature called as choose file. So this feature I have added personally. That is, if I have an item already in my um, file system or something, I can choose that file. And if I say, so if I say the coffee, and this is the coffee image, and I try to upload the image. So it says the AI description of the image says a jar of brew instant coffee with a green lid and a brown label with the brand name and the word instant written on in white. This is not what I have encoded or decoded. This comes from the OpenAI API. Actually, I haven't used OpenAI. I've used Google Gemini for it because I had issues using OpenAI for the credits and stuff, but I had incredible results using the Google Gemini API. It is giving the details, pinpoint details, which I am going crazy from yesterday. So yeah, as you can see, the items are pre-filled with a default quantity of one. You can also change it if you want. And if I say add item, the brew instant coffee is also by default added to the database. So if I go back to my database, and now if I refresh this database and see there are three items now with saying the urad dal, the rice, and the brew instant coffee also added to it. So I'm also adding the base64 encoded URL to the database as well. So I would like to show how detailed the Gemini API is. So I just want to show how the API returns the response to my prompts. For example, I simply try to take my photo, just not upload it to the database, but I'll just try to show you what's the AI description of this image. So it says a man wearing clear framed glasses. So it identifies me as well. And see, the item is also filled with glasses and the quantity as one. And if I try to choose, for example, a receipt, and if I try to give upload image, so it says a description of the image as a receipt from Patel Brothers. And then if I try to choose some other thing, so this is a preview of the image. And if I try to upload this image, so it should say, it's taking some time. Yeah, so I think this image has some issues. So yeah, so there are some detailing that needs to be added to the project, but this is the outline of the project. So I have achieved till the difficulty level of 3. That is, as mentioned here, I have completed Next.js with the Material UI and the Tailwind CSS. And then I've implemented a Firebase for the backend data, and I have created a CRUD operation, search functionality, front-end design to display all the pantry items. And then I have deployed the application to Vercel. As you have seen, this is a Vercel application. And then I have also implemented the functionality to have images. And I have also used GPT Vision or other LLMs to classify images and then update to Firebase. So I haven't used the menu suggestion or the recipe suggestion feature. I haven't implemented that yet, but yes, I have implemented the remaining features as you can see. I will not stop this till here. I will definitely keep adding features. I have definitely keep enhancing it, and all other feedback is welcomed. And please feel free to comment in the comment section, and please feel free to check out and use my application so that any bugs that you encounter, you can share it to me via my email, Discord, or you can leave it simply in the comments. I'll respond and try to rectify it, and maybe you can use it for your pantry management as well. Yes, this is Pantry Guru signing off. Thank you.